Hollow Knight Silksong is probably one of the best games I have ever played. I already loved Hollow Knight when it released and I played it a lot, but now that I played through Silksong, 60 hours took my playthrough roughly, I am absolutely stunned by how beautiful it is, how it plays, the world building, the boss fights. It's an 11 out of 10 game, and I will continue playing it on Steel Soul mode and maybe grinding a no-hit run even. Or not maybe, I'm pretty determined to do that. It's gonna be hard, but it's also doable, so let's just, you know, give it a try. Why not? In this video, we're not gonna talk about the enormous amounts of positives in the video game. We're gonna talk about 3 points that I do not like about Silksong. There are exactly 3. I really martyred my brain to, you know, find something that I do not like about the game. Tom is probably gonna like put some footage into this or put me into the game or something, so you guys know what I mean by, you know, showing it instead of old soul saying it or only saying it. Meet me, hello, this is me 1 day later. Before or while we cut this video, I totally forgot to say this, and it should probably be within the video. Spoiler warnings. This video will contain some, you know, areas and some boss fights maybe that will be shown, and if you did not play Silksong yet, you should definitely play it first before you watch this video. Thank you very much, Tom, for putting this into the video.
You're welcome, bro.
We're gonna start with number 3, and that would be the contact damage that takes away 2 health. Contact damage overall in Hollow Knight and also now in Silksong is absolutely stupid. I don't like it very much. I mean, I get it. It's part of the game's difficulty. So you have to maneuver around the enemy, try to, you know, be in front of it or down below it or above it and pogo off it or whatever and not get tagged by it. So you can just like maneuver around and hit the enemy right in front of it or behind it without touching it at all. I would totally understand if you dash into an enemy and like it is in 99.9% of the time in Hollow Knight, like the predecessor, that you take 1 health contact damage, but 2 health contact damage is a little bit too much in my opinion. Dude, if this guy throws another spear at me, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Where am I supposed to go? He's right in front of me. The other guy is right down below. Where am I supposed to go? You already go through this game and it's quite difficult. I had like a total amount of deaths, I believe, in 60 hours of gameplay, and we finished the game 100%. I believe 200 and something deaths in the totality of the game, which is a lot. A lot of these deaths were due to contact damage, I would say. Or you just like dash a little bit too far, or the boss comes into your direction when you go in his direction, and then you know, you just like die to the contact damage, and these 2 health, in my opinion, is just too much. It should be 1, and then it would make the game a little bit easier and also a little bit better, in my opinion. Oh no! Hey, clip that! Somebody clip that! Somebody fucking clip that! That was clearly clear as day. Dude. The second point overall is the boss runbacks, like some boss runbacks at least. Like you run a lot in this game, obviously by exploring. There is so much to explore. It's a vast open world. It's incredibly interconnected. It is super fun to explore it. There's so many secret like hidden ways, walls you can destroy. Absolutely amazing, but some boss runbacks are just not fun. As an example for this, I would like you to introduce you guys to Bile Water. Bile Water is a beautiful area full of like swamp, maggot infested like waters, and there are like flies and enemies everywhere, and they can poison you, at least the maggots can, and then you can't heal anymore, and it's super annoying. And you make it to a frog boss by the end of Bile Water. This frog boss is incredibly hard by itself, of course, but there is also an arena gauntlet where you have to go through, I don't know, 5 waves of enemies to kill these and then enter the boss fight afterwards, while being oftentimes infested by these maggots, so you can't heal yourself. And the icing on the cake is, the moment you die, you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the area, which makes the run back rough realistically, I would say, like, I don't know, 5 minutes until you even reach the arena again and you can try another time. I'm not gonna do this. 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 Like, why would I do this? I have to go all that way again just to fight that entire room again, just to fight a boss again. I'm not gonna do this. It's fair to say that there is a secret bench, not next to the boss fight, but closer to the boss fight. Even though that secret bench doesn't make it like much better, to be honest. It's extremely hard to fight, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people did not find it. I think I wouldn't have found it as well without my chat, because it's like very, very well hidden. My god, this is so insanely hard to find. Most people probably gonna run back these 4 or 5 minutes for every single attempt and maybe even abandon the boss and come back later into the game when they have more health, more tools, or I don't know, more spells, whatever it may be that helps you to, you know, kill the boss a little bit easier. That's why I would say the runbacks or also sometimes the bench placement can be rough, and maybe they should have done it a little bit better. Like, for example, Elden Ring did it with the Stakes of Marika right next to the boss fights, so you are able to just immediately try again. It just is, you know, much more convenient in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I like pain in video games, but sometimes it just despairs you and you don't really want to do it, but you know you have to, and Pilewater is a perfect example of that in my opinion. There are other runbacks in this game that are equally as bad. Pilewater is a good example of how to not do it in my opinion. Man, do I enjoy this? This is so cool. Yeah, this is so cool. The hitboxes are also so cool and precise. Matt, Team Cherry, you really outdid yourself with this one. That's so fun, man. I'm glad that I can go all the way from the very top, from the very bottom left to the very top right, all the time. And I really enjoy that there is no bench in between. That could somehow save some of my progress. This is so much fun. This journey is just so much fun. Man, I wish... Oh, man, yeah, nice, more. Number 1 would be the shard farming. Silksong introduces something called tools. They are all scattered throughout the lands. You can find them. You can even craft one of those. You can buy them. And they do like a variety of things. It's like traps, or you can like throw darts, or you can like, I don't know, buff your weapon. You can do a lot of things with these tools. And at the beginning of the game, you get quite a lot of shards, and you don't use the tools that much as well. The more you progress through the game, the more you know, understand the mechanics, and you use the tools, and you find some cool ones as well, of course, and you want to try them out, and you feel like, oh man, these tools are actually not bad, you know? And then you start using them more often, and that leads to a shard shortage, I would say. You get like packs of shards you can just crack open, and then you get like a lot of shards, but oftentimes you run into a shard shortage, and that means you have to farm. Farming can be really annoying, especially when you are in the midst of a boss fight and there is no enemy like in the near, you know, vicinity where you could just like go and farm some shards off. So you have like a limited amount of that boss with your tools, and if you don't get it done, then you have to go around and find some shards before you can try it again, or you choose to do the boss without the shards. Dude, she's insane. This is an insane boss. Oh my god, she's fucking insane. That happened to me multiple times, especially in late game. It is not the greatest deal, I would say. It just makes the boss even harder in the end game, especially because you go back and farm, or you try it without the tool you're usually using, which can be annoying. And that's why I think this is one of the 3 reasons I would scold Silksong a little bit. Apart from these 3 points, as I said earlier already, I couldn't find find anything that I do not like about the game. Silksong is an 11 out of 10 video game, as I mentioned already, and you should definitely play it. If you haven't done so, you should support Team Cherry. I hope they create another one of these bangers. Hollow Knight was already good, Silksong is even better, and there will be a video soon on this channel where I talk about the positives. That's gonna be much longer because there are so many positives. These are the only 3 negatives I can really think of. I hope you enjoyed the game or are currently enjoying it. Thank you for watching this video, guys. The next one will drop next week, and I hopefully see you there. Tschüss. Dinossindgeil.